Hey, it's Danny at Speedtrap Chute. What's happening? I want to go over our new kit for the John Deere Q8 series and Z9 series, really any 7-iron decks. What we do, if you're not familiar with us, we build simple, reliable, efficient, and affordable chute blockers for guys in their crews and homeowners as well. These kits are heavy duty, 3/16 steel. I don't know if you can get the essence of that, but they're heavy duty steel, heaviest duty on the market actually. And what we do is we use the weight of the steel to hold back the discharge, and that allows us to sidestep all the wearables, cable, throttle cables that expand and that you have to adjust over time. None of that. Arms that will break off, none of that. We use a simple cable for actuation. It allows you to open and close on demand. You're not reaching way over in front of the mower to get a hold of the arm to open it, or anywhere it's not sticking out of the way. It hugs the chassis. It's nice and tight, okay? Nice and easy to use. Just grab it. It's plastic coated, easy on the hands, and all you do is you use momentum to flip the chute open and close, okay? When the chute is open, it doesn't add any width at all to the mower. It sits up against the pulley guard or a stopper or a magnetic arm in some of our applications that we have. This particular kit on the 60-inch Q has just a standard stopper. So when you're ready, you flick the cable open, the chute's open, and when you need to drop it down, you just drop it down. Again, we're using the weight of the steel. This chute's probably 9.5, 10 pounds, okay? It does a nice job against hedging against all that velocity coming out of the deck, and it doesn't give you any type of input needed really down the road with the model, okay? The flip side is you're going to give up a little bit of security with the closure, okay, because it's not slammed shut with 156 pieces of hardware to keep it closed. So in tight situations, for instance, if you're in between beds or you're around a pool or sensitive vegetation that you're wanting to really do a good job and help protect, idle down a little bit, okay? If you're in between you got two passes to deal with, idle down. You don't have to be at full rev all the time to cut with these mowers and get a good cut, okay? So just as long as you use your noggin, you get the job done, all right? So the kits, again, are quite simple. We pretty much eliminate the wearables. There's nothing to really go besides the stopper. Over time will probably need to get replaced as the steel keeps hitting it. Other than that, and there's really nothing to go wrong with the kits. One thing I will install on these kits is quite simple. We have another install video, but I'll show you the one really nice thing about taking the chute with the Speedtrap is you can slide it right off if you need to and take it and throw it onto another mower, okay? 2 bolts, and this arm is off. You can slide the carabiner right through the cable eye, and you can take it and put it on another stander, all right? So simple, anybody can install them. A lot of these other manufacturers, these aftermarket companies, are talking about how simple their chutes are now. There ain't nothing as simple as these, okay? End of story. Back to the kit itself. We also have a mulch mod pin. If you want to keep this door closed tight, you just throw the pin right through here and you drop another cotter pin through, and that will keep the chute from opening up, okay? Another thing I'm going to talk about these kits, we did extensive field testing with a Q850 and a Z915. And what we found was 90% or 80, I'd say 85, 90% of this Deere discharge comes out the front opening from the edge of our inner deflector up front, okay? So everything's coming out right here, and there's a tiny bit coming out the back. So what you'll notice with our kits is we have an aggressive raking that we built into the chute, okay? And that goes below the deck, all right? So you have better coverage with our kits than a lot of the other chutes in the market. What that means is you need to be more aware as an operator and not rely on your anti-scalpers to do all the work. So if you're going over exposed tree roots or something like that, and you have the chute closed, you can just cheat the cable up a tiny bit and raise that thing off the ground so you don't run into any trouble. Or if you're on a rider, feather your deck. You can hit the foot pedal of these. You can lift them up. But just you want to have a little more awareness with that, because you don't want to run into trouble with the chute. So you're going to get better protection. The flip side is you need to be more aware as an operator, okay? If you have any questions about that, you can always give me a call and I'll tell you why we did it and go through the whole process with you. But Again, simple, easy, reliable, affordable. We've got fleet discounts on the site from 5 units up to 20 units, and with a grading percentages off as you fleet up. We always recommend guys, if they've never ran a Speedtrap before and they've got a large fleet, try 1 or 2 of them out. You know, let your guys see if they like them. You know, if they like them and the kits seem like a good fit for your company, then you can scale up. Okay, but don't jump out of the gun because it's a paradigm shift. Okay, we're doing everything different, and we do it for reasons because they don't really give you any trouble and they'll get the job done if you operate them properly. So again, it's Danny at Speedtrap. This is the new kit for the Q850 or Q8 series standers and Z900 style mowers. These will go way back to the 757s from back in the day. The 7-iron's been pretty much unchanged as far as discharge amounts go. Any questions, Danny at speedtrapchute.com. Give us a call. You can leave a question in the comments below and we'll get to it when we can as well. Thanks a lot.